We didn't have any of the courtesy flags that we needed for the countries that we were going to, so I made up a Marquesian flag, and then a French flag, and finally a French Polynesian flag. Two flags ready to go. Another squall. This is a rainy one. Woo, look at that. Pouring down out there. There we go.
Here we go.
Yeah.
We just crossed the equator. See the line? Just there, you'll see a line.
Yep.
That's the equator. That is the southern hemisphere, and that is the northern hemisphere. So we're back home, really. We're back in the Great South. It's been nice actually in the evenings. When you look up in the southern sky, you get a beautiful big view of the Southern Cross. Whereas up in Mexico, it's sort of touch and go. But yeah, it's in the sky every night, and I look back at the Aussie flag, and you see the Southern Cross on the flag, and the Southern Cross up there, and tears start to well. And anyway, we're here for a special reason. We've got this bottle of Oakheart spiced rum. It's one of Wendy's favourites. Yeah. And we've got 2 shot glasses, and we've also got a cap. Oh yeah. Because as you cross the equator, there's a little bit of a tradition. The first tradition is that... Why am I doing all the talking? You're good at it. First tradition is that for those that haven't crossed the equator by sea are known as polywogs. And those who have crossed the equator by sea are known as ShelLbacks. So just back there, we had 1 polywog and 1 ShelLback. I've crossed a few times. First of all when I was 6, and then a few times on boats over the years. Wendy officially became a ShelLback. There are traditions, many varied traditions over the centuries, and different countries have the different things they do, and there are some pretty nasty stories actually of what happens to people at the equator. But since I love Wendy lots, I don't want to make her suffer through the things I had to suffer through to become a ShelLback. Not the first time when I was 6, but the second time when we crossed the equator on the Sultan of Brunei's mega yacht, heading up into between Borneo and Singapore. And there were about 10 polywogs on board, and yeah, there were a few ceremonies that look it up on Google, see what happens to people. So anyway, Wendy got off pretty lightly.
I did actually. I just kept really quiet.
Congratulated her as we crossed the line.
Yeah.
So anyway, without further ado, always wanted to say that, and not be at a wedding, we shall pour. This is a Mexican bottle. See how quick they pour? You got to shake them. There they go.
They're good though. I like those.
Yeah, you can't.
They're good.
Pour too much too fast.
And we love our little glasses. They're different to Australian shot glasses.
Little tequila glasses.
They're gorgeous.
So we've got those 2 there. You want to take one of them one?
I don't know how.
You'd have to.
I'll drop the camera.
Compulsory.
Okay. This is really difficult because we're wobbling. And
then there's one here, a special one. The most special little glass. And I've always been a bit of a traditionalist. I always like to pour one for Neptune out of the cap. I do that quite often when I'm feeling excited, when I'm feeling when I'm feeling down. Whenever you're at sea and things are either going really well or not quite right, just pour one for Neptune. And you know what?
Shot glass getting a bit bendy.
Everything's getting bendy here. everything turns out all right once you give him one. So first of all, I'd like to thank Neptune for getting us here safely. Hopefully all the rum that we've been plying him in the last year and a half is working, because he's looking after us. We've had fair winds, we've had following seas, had all the cliches on this trip. Whee! Oh, it's not going to spill anymore. So yeah, first of all, what I'll do is put my glass down so I can reach over and
There we go.
pour this one here for the old mate, the old man of the sea. Here's to King Neptune. May all your troubles, your voyages be trouble-free, is what I always like to think.
Lovely.
So we'll pop that back on there. So that's to the old man.
Yeah,
I'm just going to put the lid back on that, right.
Not used to selfies.
And then,
Yeah.
I don't always forget which side to look at. I don't know.
No,
whether to
the
look
camera's
up
there.
there,
There's a little
or in
hole
the
there,
middle.
look, see?
Yeah. Right.
Cheers.
Cheers, my dears. And in great Swedish tradition, we always lock eyes.
Go.
when
Yeah,
you
yeah.
toast.
Skål.
Oh,
Skål.
it's not a bad Old Spice rum.
That's
that.
actually really nice. It's
Yeah.
really nice.
Yeah, it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Delish.
It's not 4 o'clock. What is it? It's 6 o'clock in the morning when we just crossed the equator. So we're having a breakfast
Yeah.
rum. Yeah. And also,
Mm.
we've met some absolutely beautiful people on our travels.
Really good.
And we met this couple in La Paz. They're nutters. They follow. They watch our silly channel, and Bobby Ray emailed me or messaged or texted or whatever you do these days, social media, me quite some time ago, and he said, if you're ever in La Paz, drop in. So we did, and we met this lovely couple who, I'm going to cry.
No, you're being very emotional today.
It's an emotional day.
It is.
Who took us under their wing while we were in La Paz, and they showed us around town. We went for dinner, we went for lunch, we had a meal at their place. I used Bobby's workshop, and we loved our time with
really nice.
Wendy and Bobby.
Really nice.
We just had a ball. It was the best part of La Paz. In fact, it was the best part of the Sea Cortez with that couple of people. And Bobby said, you might like to try a beer. So I said, for you, mate, I'll have this on the equator.
Yeah.
So it's the Jabali Ancho, 6.6%, light colour. It's brewed in Mexico, and everything's in Spanish. It's from Primus. That's it there. So we're going to give this a crack. So if you want to hold my glass as well.
I don't think I can hold everything.
I'm going to wedge it over here.
Ooh, good game. Oh, that works.
And look what we're sitting on.
Yeah.
Wendy's just made this. It's really cool. Yeah. Right, so we'll
Very
crack this
comfy.
open.
Very comfy.
And we'll do a quick little review. Nice cap.
If the camera misses, this is because I'm not good at selfies.
And if it's windy,
Yeah.
it's windy. Because we haven't got the big camera out. Alright, so let's... Ooh! Whoa!
Oh, let me smell. It smells good.
Oh,
Can I smell
wow.
too? Can I smell too? Ooh, that's nice.
Isn't that interesting?
Light. What is it? Looks like it's got
I
chilies
don't
in
know,
it.
it's just like
It's
chilies.
got chilies on the
Is
picture.
it? Uh-oh. You might have set me up here, did you, Bobby?
Yeah, maybe.
It smells like chilies.
It smells nice.
Is that 6.5%?
6.6.
6.6% chili is all. Oh, here goes. I'm a bit frightened now.
Yeah, it would be. It is Mexican.
It's not chili hot, but it's chili flavoured.
Really?
Oh no, it's chili hot.
Is it?
That reminds me of a beer that's brewed by Matzo Brewery up in Broome, Western Australia, called the Chili Beer. Except this has got a lot more happening. It's like having chili con carne and champagne at the same time. What's wrong?
We're wobbling.
Yeah, we're wobbling a bit. The wind's dropping off, and there's some swell here. Yeah, it's got a little bit of spice. It's got it's good. That's not bad. I love these tiny stubbies. They're small. That's all right. That's a chilly beer. It's getting hotter and hotter the more I drink. Yeah. So, as you know, I'm not much into flavoured beers, but that's up there. It's a 7.5. But most of all, Wendy and Bobby, cheers, guys. Without you helping us along in La Paz, we would have still been there.
Yeah.
Trying to find stuff and get the water maker going and get me alternator fixed, and so we still would have been there.
Yeah.
So thank you. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
And to everyone watching.
Yes.
Everyone out there, especially to Dick. Thanks for your message. Just as we crossed the equator, the sat phone went off, and there was a message there from Dick from Aylesbury to say congratulations on crossing the equator. So, and to all the messages we get from Jean and Gary and just everybody, and all the new nutters and all the new patrons. Thanks, guys. It's an emotional day.
Yeah, very emotional.
Yeah. Here's to everything. Here's to life.
Again.
Again.
All right.
See ya.
That's it. Bye.
Black cloud bubbles? That's what's causing it.
Yeah. Woo. What are we, day 21?
Yeah.
Day 21 and there's a storm.
Well, I wouldn't call it a storm. I'd
A
call
squall.
it a bit of a breeze. Another successful loaf of bread out of the nutshell oven. Look at that. That's going to go good with some cheese and Vegemite. Nice pumpkin loaf. It's just one of my standard white loaves with pumpkin seeds in it, so it should be good.
This is the first yacht we have seen. He's doing a single-handed sail from Panama, going for 3 or 4 days. We've got another 4 or 5 days till we get to Hiva Oa. Oh, it's nice to see another yacht out there. We're doing all right. What are you up to?
I'm putting some grommets that we bought in Mexico into the flags that Wendy's made, so that we can hoist them today, because today we make landfall.
And how many days is it?
This is day number 26. 26 days at sea. I've been rolling like this for 26 days. It's been rolling backwards and forwards for 26 days. So we punched the holes.
Yep.
So now the next one, which is the Marquesas flag. Look at that, Wendy, a marvel. So what we do to make these, we put that there, we put that there, we put that there, and then we go And voila! That's my French. Nearly through. Is voila French?
Voila. You need the V in there.
Voila.
Voila.
It's like 18 layers here. Then you get one of those and one of these. Elusive little buggers. There we go. You get this part, put it on there. You get the instructions. Place washer on punch. So washer goes on the punch. That means this bit must go on there. Cut hole, place material in punch. Oh. Place material in punch. Number 4. Place grommet over punch flange down shaft up. Put punch with washer material and grommet into stand and hammer to close. Can't do this sitting down, gotta do it to stand. Alright, you don't need that much welly.
How'd it go?
Well, I wellied it too much, so the next one we won't welly as much. Now, you all know how much welly is. It's slightly more than enough and a little bit more than less than a tad. So let's give it some welly, not too much. Oh, that one is much more perfect, Joe.
Wow, show me. That's it. Ready for flying.
How do you say it in French? Bandera in Spanish. What's it in French? We're getting there with our French. Vive la France!
Yeah.
That's the French flag. So we're getting them all sorted.
We are. Right, Magnus is going to hoist our flags. A bit rolly though. So I'm just going to stay back here.
Yeah, it's pretty rolly every day. First of all, it's the French flag. Because we're now in a French territory. Since this flag's going to be up here for 3 months, there's cable claim on as well. The next flag up French is the Marquesan flag. The Marquesas. And the final flag in the trio is the quarantine flag, or Q flag, which says we're coming into a new country. I'm sure you can't hear a word I'm saying. It basically says we don't have any communicable diseases aboard. The captain's declaration. The government official. Alright, up they go! Once you get within the national waters of a country, you've got to, for the first time, you've got to fly that Q flag.
Putting up a new Aussie flag as well.
Because the old one hasn't survived the Pacific.
Certainly hasn't.
No, it's ripped to shreds in these storms and squalls.
Not much left of it.
No. As you can see, the winds out here have made a bit of a mess of our beautiful Aussie flag. Right, if you want to pull on that bit of rope.
Okay, do you want to say anything?
We're going to hoist the Aussie flag, the brand new one.
Okay. Which rope?
The topping lift for the mizzen. There we go, she's flying proud. Brand new Aussie flag, ready for our landfall today in the Marquesas, French Polynesia. We're pretty excited. Land ahoy!
Woohoo!
We can see land!
How many days
we can see land. I've lost count.
I think we're day 25 or day 26.
26, I think. Yeah, well, it's like, it's behind the clouds, so it's really big.
Oh really?
Yeah, we should have seen it like an hour ago, but the clouds are in the way. And there's an island over there, on the left. Wow! Nearly 3,000 nautical miles, and straight in. That's pretty cool. Can't really see it through the clouds of the camera, I don't think. But there's an island there, and then as the boat swings around, there you go, there's land behind the headsail there, or the staysail.
Day 25 and we can see land, so we're going to have a celebratory drink, and then hopefully we will arrive this afternoon or tomorrow morning. So it's a long way. The Pacific is a very big ocean, and we've done it. Pretty amazing. See ya.
So to celebrate this monumental occasion, I've taken one out of the cellar. It's a Belhaven brewery, Scottish ale, 5.2%, so a bit of a session beer, and let's give it a go. Oh, it's got a nutty flavour. Oh, rich, nutty and smooth. So give it a go, eh? Belhaven brewery. Whoa, it packs a punch. And a little stubby certainly packs a punch. That is flavour plus. It's got a maritime sort of flavour to it. How can you explain that, Wen?
Salty?
I don't know.
Rummy?
Yeah. Rich. It's rich and rummy. So it's a good maritime beer. It's tasty, it's rich. I'm trying to decide whether it's an IPA or it's a medium to dark ale. There's really strange things happening there, but very good. Yeah, it's a 7.5. That's not bad at all. So here's the landfall, here's the French Polynesia, here's the Scottish beers. Cheers. Right, fire.
Right, and I've got the Vicky Chelada, which we've been drinking for months now, and we found in Mexico right at the beginning. This is my favourite Mexican beer. I love it. And the thing that's different about it is that it's got salt and lime and tomato in it. So it's like a bit like a Bloody Mary without the bloody. And I'll give it a taste. I know what it tastes like. It's refreshing, it's zesty. It's just delicious.
Is it tomatoey?
A little bit tomatoey.
Is it limey?
Very limey.
Is it salty?
Not very salty. But it's just a really nice drop to have when the sun is shining. And it's been my go-to the whole time we've been in Mexico. And the funny thing is, we bought this when we first got to Mexico. We grabbed it in the little shop. We got back to the hotel, the pink hotel, and Magnus opened it and took a swig and just about, well, it nearly didn't stay down. And then we checked the label, we go, but it's cerveza, cerveza. We didn't know what any of these words meant at the time. We could probably guess them.
And we didn't know what the picture meant.
And we didn't even look at the picture. Cerveza, cerveza, well that's beer. What is this stuff? So I don't think we actually drank it. I think we chucked it out.
Yeah.
And then we sort of got used to it, and we drink it now for what it is. It's just fantastic. I love it. I've never seen it anywhere else.
What's the opposition brewery one? What's that got in it?
I think it's just got lime and tomato.
And no, one more thing. Clamato.
Oh, Clamato, it's got clams. Clams.
Beer with clams.
A lot of the tomato juice in Mexico has clam in it, and they have a traditional drink called a Mickey Chelada in all the little cafes and stuff, which has clam, tomato juice, and lime, and beer. But this one This one is my favourite.
It doesn't have clam.
I don't like seafood, so this is cool. Yeah, love it, love it. I'm going to miss it. I've got a couple of cans left, then it's over. It's all over. So, cheers, landfall. Special treat. Ciao. There it is. Looks so different to Mexico. Different colours, different shapes. It's the left, it's the right. It's the whole thing. We've got about 15 nautical miles to go now. It's getting very real. That's what the ocean's up to. Beautiful day. Pretty happy. First impressions.
Pretty cool. Joanne.
Yeah. Just heading into the bay now. A few boats there already. We arrived just in time before. Oh, there's people on the headland looking at us.
Yeah.
Can you see that? Looks like a lookout up there or something. So this is Hiva Oa. First port of entry in French Polynesia. We've done well. We're on day 25. I never thought we'd. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, day 26. I never thought we'd get here that quickly, so I'm pretty happy about that. How are you?
Pretty excited.
Pretty good.
I'm steering. I haven't steered for nearly a month.
How beautiful is this? Is there another Australian?
Yeah. Southern Aurora.
Oh, they've got a boxing kangaroo as well. Look at that. They've got lots of flags up. Yacht clubby things over there. That house up there looks like a Queenslander. Yawning. So rolly, look at it! Wow. This is the first time that Nutshell's had a stern anchor out, and this lovely chap has come to give us a hand. He speaks French and Spanish, but we opted for Spanish.
Muchas gracias.